Good morning, folks. Ken Ring of www.predictweather.com, and it's the 1st of April, and the moon is in Scorpio at the moment. It's coming up in the sky like that, further south every day, and further overhead in my hemisphere, the southern hemisphere. It'll reach the highest point on the 4th, about 3 days' time. Now, in the north of Australia, Cyclone Paul is now ex-cyclone Paul, and rain from its remnants is now streaming across northern Queensland, just as we said it would. The moon's lost its pulling strength because now it's only 3 days from the southern declination, which is the southernmost point of this north-south, north again trekking that it does between the hemispheres over a 27-day period. It's like a swimmer reaching the end of a pool before he or she turns around, and there's a slowing down at the turn. Some of these remnants have been making it to the western side of the South Island of New Zealand, and by the time Easter gets here, I think the rain will be in this country, and some will have spread up the country. So maybe a wet start to the holiday, including some widespread, sometimes heavy rain across the North Island, and then easing back to some lighter showers by the Saturday, and then probably becoming fine on Sunday and Monday as these large anticyclone systems move into place. And in the South Island, some lighter rain comes at the start of Easter, and then it's going to clear up probably by Sunday and Monday, although some showers may return briefly around the lower south and in the west coast again on Sunday. What happens is when the weather comes across from the west, it hits the west coast and it kind of creeps underneath and gets into the south of the South Island and just up a little bit up on the east there. Now, there may be some cooler conditions arriving over Easter with these anticyclonic systems, because an anticyclone has got these columns of cold air coming down the middle, so you normally get frosts and fog pockets with anticyclones, and I'm expecting them south of Northland and Auckland, and particularly on the Saturday and the Sunday. So cold, wet conditions as well over the centre of the North Island, so that that means snow. But the southern declination on Sunday, that means that the southerlies will begin, because the moon is in the south and it generates winds that come off the polar areas and start to come up across the south of the South Island. And usually on the southern declination, it's the south of the South Island that normally gets the brunt of southerlies. They start up to, around about that time. Now, according to NIWA's latest outlook, NIWA is our climate office, temperatures are supposed to be above long-range average in most of the country over the next 3 months. In other words, a warmer autumn. Well, I don't believe that for one moment. I think they're incorrect, and they have been wrong before. They do marvellous work in marine biology, but I think sometimes with their 3-month ahead outlooks, they're not entirely accurate. So I would disagree. Let's hope they're wrong, because the farmers do need some warmer soil temperatures for grass growth. Otherwise, cows are going to be starting to dry off because there won't be the feed for them. Unfortunately, I think that there won't be the feed for them, and that the colder temperatures are going to stay in the ground from now on. So, that's a choice that farmers have to take. But anyway, Ken Ring, www.predictweather.com. That's my outlook, and we'll talk some more tomorrow. Thanks for watching.